So today we'll talk about the music desks again. Piano playing begins with music in front of the piano player, and stability of the music desk is critical, and many of them are broken, and today I will walk you through how to fix them and to make customer happy. You will not make tons of money, and you can cancel your order to buy a Lamborghini this time, but you will be paid for your honest work. It breaks my heart to see the videos where the guys proudly shove the spinet or console piano into the dumpster, and the legs, the casters, and the precious music rack is still there. It takes only 15.5 seconds to remove 2 side screws to get that music rack out and save it, because there will be a piano moved, music desk will be missing or broken. And missing music desk is what I call post-moving syndrome. Happens very often. Or piano movers strap the piano to the wall of the truck so tight the strap goes over the music desk. It breaks, it tears it apart. Best policy, if you know that your customer is moving, advise them to remove the music rack, wrap it up in a towel, keep it inside the piano bench to save it. Yesterday I received a call from Brad Fant, and he needed a music rack. So I'm going to take about 20 of them, and he will bring them to the customer and choose which one fits their piano, and the bottom line is which one lady will approve. So he will have plenty of choices. He said color doesn't matter, whatever, but maybe he will be lucky to find a good match. What happens to the music desks is the very side of the music desk gets overstressed, people are leaning against, and the piece of wood veneer break away. If people are smart enough to save it, it can be glued and reinforced. So this is one type of a repair. If it's broken badly beyond repair, instead of monkeying around with epoxies and all that stuff, the bottom of the damaged part, let's say about 1/2 inch, can be cut on a table saw very nicely, and then you can start with the fresh wood. And if music desk will be 1/8 inch, 1/2 inch shorter, God will understand. But it will be matching, and size-wise it will be right in place, and it will be very easy to do the repair. This one is, see, the thickness is heavy duty, layers of veneer on top of it to match the piano. And this is pretty heavy duty one. It can be refinished in any color, but I have a pretty good collection of those pieces of bottom of the music desk, how badly they were damaged. And don't spend time trying to fix it. Cut it a little bit shorter and you are done. The hinged part was ripped off, cracked, so all that is here. All right, first of all, make sure you have the studs. Here they are, okay? So make sure they're inside, and the machine screw is all tightened all the way. If it's too long, you can tighten it, find something shorter until it fits correctly and it's tight. Now it can rotate. Make sure the rest dowel is there so proper angle can be achieved, not too far, not too straight, so the music doesn't stay there. I would say about 30-degree angle. I have a file cabinet where drawers coming out like this. So all the paraphernalia for music desk repair are here, and it requires no setup, no cleanup time. I mean, I can shove it everything there and ready to go. And this will go inside the cabinet easily because it has those nice rollers. I paid maybe $200 for that cabinet, but amount of time it saved me over the years is immeasurable. Have a good collection of those studs, and they come, I have the screws, the drill bit to cut it, and plenty of those guys. They are available from Schaff. Those are the Samick music stand studs. They are slightly different. They are wonderful. They are excellent repair item. If you install these studs, this stud, it has a pin. So the music desk, the L pin, rotates here. And it's a long lasting, the wood will not be chewed up. So I have those, and they come with metric screws to go under right here. So Samick studs make easy repair. The corner piece of the music desk needs to be reinforced so the accident will not happen again. How to do it? If there is room between the stud and the music desk, my favorite repair, L-shaped brackets used by Yamaha and Samick. This is my collection, leftovers. So there are corresponding drills for that. This L bracket is marvelous. It keeps music desk working for many years. You need gorilla force to break it. But without the L-shaped bracket reinforcement, it's not going to last very long. Kids can be very abusive to the music desk. So it can be installed from the bottom or from the back, whatever works for you. But if you have to create spot for it, I can make marking here and cut enough material from the side of the wood so it will fit flush with the body of the music desk. And here it is in place without the cut. If I have to make a cut again with this saw, takes few moments, 2 cuts, one this way, one this way, and it will be flush. Now we have 2 holes for the screws, and those screws are very short, not to go all the way and interfere with the main screw going from this side. So those little screws are in that little box. Can you see it in the camera? Very short. It'll go right through the second hole. And now I have those screws. I pre-drilled the hole through the side, so it will go through the stud and will bite up to here. Plenty of force. And it's done on both sides. And this is the drill for that drilling here and for light drilling right here. And that's about all to that repair. Once the L-shaped brackets are installed, music desk will last a long time. And all that is nicely secured with a tight, heavy-duty rubber button. Here is a specialty screwdriver for those tiny little screws. So I don't have to get screwdriver from the other end. If I have to do any finishing, here is the file. I can do that. And basically that's all you need for successful repair. Music desks require very small hinges. They're available from our suppliers. They can be easily replaced. You can make your own L brackets. If you're into, oh, I'm smart, I can do it, you can take a piece of brass stock and duplicate that. Again, at about $2 a piece, $4 per music desk, and $30, $40, $50 repair on it. Customer is paying for it, and they are glad to have the music desk back in action, and it's cheaper than buying a new piano. I have all the big components in zippered bags, and see, L-shaped brackets are here. I can find them. It's there. I have little protector for the saw. I was teaching classes on that, giving little mini technicals, and that's why I saved those pieces of wood as an evidence of those repairs. See, when this is chewed apart very badly, there's no reason to spend time trying to fix it. Start with the fresh wood, but I notify the client in advance that your music desk is going to go through circumcision, and I'm licensed to do that. And if this is okay with you, if they have other ideas, I let them search for another piano tuner who will do it according to them. I know that this will be the best approach. Refinishing, touch-up cost money. It takes my trips to the refinisher to do all that stuff. It can drive up the cost unnecessarily. Pay attention to Yamaha and Samick pianos. They have those L-shaped brackets, very elegant, nice looking, and they work great. Getting hold of them. I know Tim just ordered some from Samick at $2 a piece, and they come with the screws as well. Be prepared to do those repairs. It's a great PR and some money maker, and on Sunday afternoon you can make a few bucks and fix them. Once you get good and you have all the supplies to avoid second and third trips to get additional stuff, you'll be fine. You will do it very efficiently. By the time I finish my talking, I could fix 2 music desks easily. Table saw, zoom, and I'm into the fresh wood. And again, my repeat advice: save those music racks. If you want to be very particular, you can have 28 inches shorties, 30 inches, and then large grand desks ready. If you order a new one from Schaff, postage will cost you. You will pay about $30 per piece, and they come unfinished. Then finishing, again, some customers can do it themselves. It's all becomes costly driving around doing this part and that part. There is another type of repair. If you want to still use the original one, you can insert brass tubing, and inside of it, inside diameter exactly like hammer shank. So when this will be drilled into the music desk and the brass will go in with the hammer shank inside, hammer shank has no way of splitting. So the screw will hold it there nicely, and this is a long-lasting repair. So again, the inner diameter of that tubing is corresponding to the hammer shank. And pre-drilling, I believe I have a drill here as well. If not, I didn't do this repair for a long time, but it's doable. So very important part is L-shaped bracket in the back of the music rack, so it controls the angle. So it needs to be bent. And the mistake technicians do, they want to bend it. They just grab a pair of vice grips of pliers and do it, and badly damage the screw holes. So it needs to be taken out, bent, reinstalled, and tried. And then about 30-degree angle will do justice. Too much is not good, and too little is dangerous. So there are different type of L brackets, better metal, but they don't carry much weight, and anything practically works. And they have large hole for rubber button, not to scratch the finish. So have collection of those L brackets. Keep it under control, because the only reason it doesn't work right when it's missing. And it's missing because the screw holes were damaged. My love affair with music desks began many years ago. Somewhere in 1980s, Aeolian went out of business, and they were advertising in the PTG journal that they will be selling parts from their production line. And the music racks were advertised at $2 a piece. So crazy me, I ordered 100 of them, and big delivery trucks delivered them to me 2 weeks later. And in a matter of a couple of years, all of them disappeared. Every refinisher, 3 major refinishers in my area, knew that Isaac has those desks. Dealers knew that, and fellow PTG members, and again, my customers in schools and institutions. I fixed those music racks, they disappeared. Then Kimball was going out of business, and Roger Weisensteiner told me, Isaac, what do you need? I said, well, do you have music racks? Of course. He went to the shed, and their people who packaged 40, 50 of them, shipped it to me, and they disappeared. They were nicely finished, and again, they charged me like $3, $4 a piece. Even Roger, we had a special relationship, and even I got it for free.